gone all night?
Yes, I was. You didn't make it to bed, did you?
No, I was staying up waiting for you. I was gonna cook you some dinner and make sure everything was warm and cozy. What? You don't think I have it in me?
No. No. That's not it. I just don't want you to feel like, I don't know, you gotta be Martha Stewart for me or anything like that.
Well, I haven't bought a glue gun yet, so you're safe. You are safe, aren't you?
I missed you.
I missed you, too. It's bad, isn't it?
Yeah, baby, it's really bad. Derek didn't buy that I was being set up.
So he just dismissed it out of hand?
Yes, and while I was being bright-lighted, whoever it was that planted that bogus contract between me and that lab technician was probably halfway to Tahiti for all.
I don't believe it. So the police didn't help you at all?
No, it's ridiculous. Believe me, I know. Why would I drug guests that have paid good money to be at my party?
Well, did you tell Derek that?
Yes, I told him 100 times. And look at this. Look at this. These are all messages, stacks of messages from potential investors that want answers. Answers that I can't give them.
Why would anybody think that you did this?
I don't know, Julie. I don't know, but you know what? It doesn't matter because they need a scapegoat, and I'm it. I was right on the edge of having absolutely everything that I've ever wanted my entire life. I had nothing. I came from nothing. I finally felt proud to be who I was, to be where I was, and I had everything that I wanted from one night, absolutely everything. Even you, and somebody is trying to take this away from me.
You should be proud, Ryan. I am so proud of you, I can't even describe it. And we're gonna fix this, and we're gonna fight for it, and you're gonna have everything that you've ever wanted. And I'm here for you, and I'm here with you, and I'm not gonna let you give up.
Wait a minute. What is that, another bill from the caterers?
Yeah, it came last night. Did you forget to pay it?
No, not exactly. This is a fortune. Look at this, pay upon receipt. I bet you they think there's no money left because of all the bad publicity.
Is there money left?
Yeah, there's some money left. $900 for the punch bowl? What are they, insane? What was it made out of? 14-karat?
Why would anybody want to take a punch bowl?
David Hayward.
What about David Hayward?
This weird thing happened the night of the party. Hayward and one of the waiters had their heads together. Right when the waiter was about to carry away the punch bowl, I stopped him, but Hayward, I'd already paid him like $50 or something, and I gave him hell for messing with the crew, but I didn't stop and ask him what he was up to because I never thought that... I don't believe this. Do you think Hayward spiked the punch?
I don't know.
Well, the waiter was about to take away the punch bowl, which is what Hayward paid him to do, I think.
Well, why?
I don't know. I had so much on my mind that night. I couldn't keep my eyes off of you. Why would he do that? Why would he drug the guest and try and frame me?
You know what, Ryan? Maybe he's not after you. Maybe...
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, I was there when David and Jake were attacking each other, and David's reputation was on the line, and now Tad wants to sue him for, sexually harassing Dixie. So maybe he's after Jake or Tad.
You think?
Well, I mean, it makes as much sense as anything else.
That son of a... He is not going to get away with this.
Thanks, Dan. Gillian.
Jake, will you please stop accusing Ryan of drugging the people who came to his party? He didn't do it. You know this.
All right, Gillian, it's out of my hands. The police are looking
No,
into
the
it.
police found planted evidence. He would never do such a thing. He would never broker a deal with a hospital employee to create a cover-up.
Well, Gillian, I'm assuming that Ryan asked you to come here on his behalf.
No, Joe, he did not. And he doesn't even know I'm here. He'd be furious if he knew. Jake, listen, Ryan has no motive to do this. And the more you say it, the more impossible it becomes for him to defend himself. His company is in jeopardy, and it's just not fair.
Excuse me. I'll be right back.
All right, look. I know you. And I know you wouldn't do this if you didn't believe in all of your heart that the man is innocent.
He is innocent, Jake. He's 100% innocent.
Okay, assuming that he was set up, assuming that someone made it look like and went to great lengths to make it look like Ryan did this. If what you're saying is true, who would do that, and why would they do it, Gillian?
We think it's David Hayward. Ryan put it together this morning.
How?
Well, Ryan saw him tip a waiter at the party to remove the punch bowl for no apparent reason, and at the time, he thought, you know, it was just David being David, but now the punch bowl's missing. The caterers are charging Ryan for it, and, I mean, doesn't it just sound like a little bit too much of a coincidence to you?
All right. Assuming Labidazone ended up in the punch bowl, that would explain why almost everyone at that party had a reaction. But why, Gillian? What would David Hayward have to gain by slipping it in a punch bowl?
The only woman he can't have? Your sister-in-law.
Dixie.
Dixie.
Get over here, Hayward. Tell me something.
Ryan, you got it.
How did you set me up? Did you drug the guest at my party? What? Did you put Labidazone in the punch at my party? Is that why you paid off the waiter to hide the evidence?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, and you're public.
Tell me, Hayward, why did you set me up? Why did you put phony evidence on my yacht to make me look guilty for something that you did?
Jake, let him go.
If you don't tell me right now, Hayward, I swear to God, I will kill you.
But you guys, get your hands off me!
I see we formed a crowd here. I'm sorry to disappoint the lynch mob, but I have a job to do. Unlike most of the people in this...
You are not going anywhere, Hayward, not until you admit what you did on my yacht.
All right, that's enough. I won't have you disturbing the patients. Now take your shouting match someplace else.
All right, Dad, this has to be resolved. If one of our surgeons has administered a drug to people without their knowledge or permission, we need to know about it.
All right. Why not? Everybody, we would like to resolve this in private without an audience. Please go about your business. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Dr. Hayward. Now, you've heard Ryan accuse you of being the cause of all the chaos on that yacht. So let me put it to you. Did you administer the drug Labidazone to his guests without their knowledge or consent?
I guess I should have known that I could never pull this off. You got me. Let's face facts. As a doctor, I would presumably have access to the drug Labidazone, and I was at the party, so there's your opportunity. Now let's look at the motive. All right, let's see. Oh, that's right. I don't have any. Why would I try to wreck your party, Ryan? I don't give a damn about you or your internet company. Was I trying to sabotage your relationship with Gillian? I didn't even know you two were back together again. Oh, and by the way, good luck. You're both gonna need it. So what else is there? Was I trying to undermine Jake's efforts to raise money for pregnant teens? Why? His charity work poses no conceivable threat to me. Ryan is up against a collapsing business and very serious legal challenges. I could understand why he would be desperate to find a fall guy, but I can't figure out why you're so willing to go along with him.
We don't need your sarcasm, David. There are some issues you haven't addressed yet.
Really? Such as?
Such as, first of all, your relationship with Gordon Feemster, the missing lab technician, who apparently is up to his eyeballs in this drug.
The one I supposedly have a contract with.
Wait, I'm not sure what you're basing that on, Joe. I hardly knew Feemster.
Feemster isn't the only thing missing here, David. The caterers can't find the punch bowl. Which led me directly to you because I saw you hand the waiter $50 bill right before he took that punch bowl away. So maybe you paid to have that thing disappear too.
I tipped the waiter because I had a stain on my shirt that he helped me remove.
But you know what? Ryan had probably no access whatsoever to getting his hands on an experimental drug like labidazole. But you, on the other hand, David, you've been interested in that drug ever since you found out that I was looking into it.
Yeah, we all know that this is not the first time that you've tried to drug somebody, David.
You nearly killed Adam Chandler a few years ago while trying to ruin Jake's reputation.
Oh, will you just stop it? Just stop ganging up on David, all of you. What's wrong with you? I mean, I'm just stunned because you're all just shouting accusations at David, and you don't have any evidence. You know, you're acting like he's been convicted already.
All right, we're just trying to get at the truth, Dixie.
Well, I'm sorry, Jake, but this is not the way.
Thank you for defending me, Dixie. I did feel as if I was up against a 4-person tag team. You know, Jake, I can't figure out why you would be teaming up with Ryan on this. I thought the only thing you two agreed on were your feelings for Gillian.
You're not helping your case by talking about that.
What case, Joe? All we've heard so far is unsubstantiated speculations and slanderous allegations.
Well, then why don't you try to convince us that you didn't have a hand in this?
Oh, I see. It's up to me to prove that I'm innocent. Is that it? Does that strike you as being fair? Look, I know what you all think of me, and believe me, I'm not expecting any Christmas cards from any one of you. But you have no right at all to trash my reputation.
All we've heard so far is a lot of bull.
All right. I'll answer your accusations one at a time. First, Joe questioned my relationship with Gordon Feemster. Yes, I dealt with him on occasion when I needed lab work done. So did every other doctor in this hospital. As far as his disappearance is concerned, yes, I think it's suspicious, but I have no idea where he went or why he left. Secondly, Jake made an issue about my passing interest in labidazole. In case you've forgotten, Jake, I had a foundation whose very existence is based on research and development. I pay very close attention to any and all promising clinical trials that I hear about. And lastly, Ryan saw me tipping a waiter. As I already stated, I had a stain on my dress shirt. This waiter saw my predicament. He ran and got me some seltzer and a towel to blot it out. I tipped him for taking the initiative. Anything else? Well, I guess there's one big question here that remains to be answered. Why? Why in the world would I poison nearly 200 people with a dangerous, psychoactive substance? What could I ever hope to accomplish by doing that?
I'd say your motive was pretty clear.
Really? Oh, Jake, please enlighten us.
Because you wanted to seduce my brother's wife, Dixie.
You think that David drugged an entire boatload of people so he could seduce me? How can you say that, Jake?
All right, Dix, I'm not saying that the attraction is mutual, but you would have to be blind not to see that David Hayward has been panting after you for months.
Is that what you think? Is that what you all think?
Dixie.
Well, I hope you're very proud of yourself, Jake. Not only did you trash my personal and professional reputations, but you also managed to drag your sister-in-law through the mud as well.
I'm just glad it's out in the open. Maybe now you won't be able to manipulate her feelings anymore.
Why bother with her feelings when I can just drug her into submission? Isn't that what you're accusing me of?
Wouldn't put it beyond you.
But rather than discreetly dose Dixie, I decided to slip Levitazone to hundreds of the town's most prominent citizens. Do you honestly believe that anybody is going to buy that asinine theory?
Who knows why you do the sick things that you do, Hayward?
And as for you, Ryan, if you want to stage a floating orgy and drug half of the town, that's entirely up to you. But if you try to claim that I was involved, I will slap you with a slander suit that'll take you for everything that's left after your pathetic corporation gets run down the tubes. Do you understand me?
Disgusting hypocrite. Don't you use that high and mighty tone with us. We all know you, David. We all know what you're capable of. You and I both know what you did to me.
I don't know why you're so upset, Gillian. We both know that you weren't drugged. You were a willing participant. A rather expensive one, as I recall.
You bastard.
Just relax, relax. He wants you to hit him. I'm giving the satisfaction.
Can't fool us, David. We all know that you would do anything to get what you want. You would poison every single person on this planet if that meant you could get Dixie into bed.
I've listened to your ravings long enough, and believe me, that's all they are. You have absolutely no evidence at all to link me to this drug charge.
I'm going to find the evidence, David. You can count on that.
Yeah, all right, Ryan, you go ahead. You try and do that, but you remember the warning that I gave you. Well, I would love to stick around while you continue to flambe my character, but I have things to do, you see, lives to save.
Gillian, you stay here.
Watch your temper, Ryan. I hope he doesn't catch up with David.
Well, you know, maybe some threats would be good at this point because a civilized approach certainly doesn't work with David Hayward.
Thank you for keeping an open mind about it. It means a lot to me and to Ryan.
Well, there's a lot we still don't know. You know, that contract that I found on the yacht with linking Ryan and Gordon Feimster is pretty incriminating.
Yeah, it must have been forged because Ryan doesn't know anything about it.
Well, I admit I thought Ryan was definitely suspect at first, but David Hayward definitely had easier access to an experimental drug like Levitazone, and his motive was definitely obvious, no matter how many times a man wants to deny it.
Yeah, well, thank you for giving Ryan the benefit of the doubt.
Well, I don't think we know all the evidence yet.
I know, but just the fact that you're willing to consider that he's innocent, it just means a lot to me, and it gives me hope.
Well, I'll tell you what swayed my endorsement. Seeing how much you believe in him, how much you love him. It's a pretty powerful endorsement.
Excuse me, Dr. Martin.
Yeah, that's me.
This is for you.
Sign here, please. Thank you. Thank you.
What is it?
Well, I've just been served with your petition for a no-fault divorce.
I'm so sorry, Jake. I wish there was another way.
Well, I said I would respect whatever decision that you made. Keep my word.
You're such a remarkable person, and you deserve so much better than I could ever give you.
Please don't feel sorry for me. The time that I shared with you is a wonderful gift, and I'll always treasure it. No one can take that away from me.
I've already said everything I have to say to you, Lavery.
Really? Well, I know you are behind this Levitazone fiasco, and I'm going to prove it. You must have left your tracks somewhere, Hayward. No crime is perfect, even one conceived by your sick and your devious mind.
Trust me, Ryan. If I ever did anything so foolish and so public, I'd make damn sure I didn't leave any evidence behind. Well, unfortunately for you, you weren't so careful.
Huh. You keep laughing, Hayward. Laugh while you can. You're going down for this.